Hey guys, it's Amanda. You can find me on Facebook, Perfectly Posh by Amanda Bartholome, and it is nap time around here and the beginning of the month, so I need to go ahead and run reports for my team. We're a premier team, Team Gorgeously Posh, and I'm going to show you how I do this while I'm running them for myself. So here we go. I already logged in, clicked on my account, and now I'm going to go to my business. Now go ahead and click on Summary, because I want to show you that you should already know this. But if you don't, just in case, this is all your current information, what's going on in your team. Go ahead and go below that, props from Posh. You can see your start date and then the end date of your 30-day, your 60-day, and your 90-day props. The PV is cumulative, and the recruits, it was individual for each month. Every single one of your recruits, every person on your team has access to their own start information on their start date and then when each of their props end. But not every person goes in their virtual office and pays attention as well as we do if we're leading a team. So it's important that we run this other report to help keep our teams on track and make sure that they know how to earn their 15, 30, 60, and 90-day quick starts from Posh. So here we go. My business again, and we're going to go to downline. From there, we're going to go to detail and then export. So while this is exporting, there may be an easier, simpler way to do this that you know of or that you figure out later, but this is exactly how I do it. Download file here. Okay, so I picked it a couple times, but I'm just going to go ahead and take it, the one that just got downloaded, and put it on my screen. I love that about this Mac. Well, it didn't take far enough. There we go. I can just drag and drop onto my desktop, and I have a full desktop over here with dragging and dropping. All right, now we're going to Google Sheets. It's a free web-based program. Googlesheets.com/sheets will bring you here, and you're going to hit go to Google Sheets. From there, I go to the right and I click this folder. From a folder, I click upload, and then I just drag over my file from my desktop. You could also search it based on your downloads. Now I'm going to go through and start deleting information that I don't need. I do not need an address. I don't need a phone number. I don't need an email address. I don't need this word. I don't need history column. I don't need to know the ID. I don't need to know their level. But we can leave that just in case we want to look back at it. The join date I want to keep. I don't need their parent ID because I don't have everyone's ID number memorized. Go ahead and keep the rank and the title, the recruits, the team. I don't need company because I don't have any premiers under me yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that column. I've got PV, TV, I'll keep those. I don't need company volume because again, I don't have any premiers under me. I'll keep their lifetime. We could keep their qualified frontline for right now. First gen, I don't have any premiers under me, so I don't need that. And I don't need to know their birthdays right now. All right, so we can do a lot with this information. We're just gonna go ahead and start playing with it first though to figure out our prop dates. Today is this February 6th, or not, November 6th. I think I need a nap time. Okay, so I'm just going to put that up there and name it in case my daughter wakes up and we have to come back to it. The most important thing about prop days is that you look at them starting from, the day that they started. So I just click on this little arrow pointing down, and I'm going to go sort sheet Z to A. And that shows me the newest recruit all the way down to the oldest one on my team, which would be me. And I can see their rank and their title. I can see if they have any recruits, how many people are on their team, their PV, their TV, their lifetime volume, and if they have any qualified frontline. So right here, join date, in that column, I'm going to put in up here on the top where it says insert. So it says file, edit, view, insert. I'm going to insert a column to the right. What I'm going to do is go ahead and add the number 15. is we're going to find out their 15-day quick start date. Then I'm going to press equals on this line right here by Elizabeth. I'm going to click the day they joined. I'm going to hit shift, and then the one that has a plus on it is right by my delete key that has a plus on top and the equal on the bottom. And then I'm going to put 14. The reason we're doing that is because this day, November 3rd, counts as day 1, and we're going to add 14 days, and I'm just going to click return. So this is saying that her 15th day is going to be the 17th of November. So I'm going to go ahead now and take this little, it turns into a cursor. I'm going to drag it down, drag. They're on down until I hit today is November 6th, and I can remember that because up in the left-hand corner it says November 6th, and we're going to drag it down. See, so we had a lot of new people join recently, and we're going to go ahead and just keep going until we hit November 6th. Wow, look at all these people in their 15-day. Okay, so Rena is out of her 15-day, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete this for her, that information. There we go. These are all of our 15-day people. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go to back up here to the down arrow. I'm going to hit, I'm going to go to insert. That's where I want to go. Insert and then column right. Okay, now we're going to do it for the next group, which is 30 days. So I'm going to type the number 30. And then I'm going to hit return. And Elizabeth, now that I don't need to figure theirs out right now because we're focusing on the fact that they're in their 15-day window. So I'm going to come down here to Rena, and I'm going to put equal sign. And then I'm going to hit shift, and then the one with the plus on it, and I'm going to hit the date. Oops, sorry. I do need a nap. All right, sorry guys. We're hitting the date. We're hitting shift, plus with the equal, 29. Okay, return. So again, we're going to crosshair it, and we are, click on it, crosshair it, going to drag it all the way down. Oh, look at all these extras we put. And I'm going to just go ahead and highlight these so I can go to actually edit, and I'm going to delete the values because it throws me off if I see them there. And we know that Ariana is still in her 30 day, but Raquel is out. So then I'm going to go ahead and go, again, insert, row to the column right. And if you are thinking more clearly than I am, and you want to go ahead and add all of your rows, like 60, and then go ahead and go insert, column right, 90, and like that. And you want to go ahead and insert one more so you have a little more space in between what you're looking at, and we can play with this later. And why not just insert one more column to the right? So push all the information we can play with later out a little bit. You got more room to work. So 60 day, you got the equal sign, press the date, shift plus 59. One time I did put plus 60, and that threw us off. So you got to be careful because you don't want to be telling your team the wrong dates. You're going to keep going down. Again, thanks for bearing with me. I do need a nap. But this is important first. Help our teams. Okay, so then we've got 90 day coming now. We're going to do the equal sign. We're going to do the date. We're going to do shift plus, and then 89. Okay, and then we're going to drag it down, and only until November 6th. Okay, so she just ended hers yesterday. So then you can go ahead now and see we have all these people in our prop dates that are still in their prop dates. Now, every single person that's working their team, it's really important that they've got it going on and they're focusing on their building their business anyway. But these people in particular, you really want to help focus on growing their business because they're going to be the ones that are going to bring in more recruits and more PV straight out the gate because they really want to get started. So that is a quick way to help grow your team and promote is to make sure that every single person that you're adding to the team knows their dates, and knows it's important to go for these goals. Okay, you had to figure out, super simple, how much more money they have to go. So we're gonna go to this first column where we left the level. We're gonna hit insert and we're gonna do a column to the right. So we're gonna put equals, and the 15 days is a $200 goal. So we're gonna put $200 minus, and we're gonna put lifetime, and then go ahead and hit return. So we can see that she has 0 in so far out of a $200 lifetime, so she still has 200 to go. Now we're gonna take it all the way down here to Carrie on her 6th, to her 15th day, which is today. Okay, so that was $200 minus the lifetime that is already in. Now we gotta go ahead and figure out how much Arena needs, and she's going for her 30 day, which is gonna be 500 minus lifetime. Yeah, Rena's doing really good. She's already at 322, and she has 15 more days to go. So sorry, let's try this again. Equals 500 minus 322. Hit the return button, and that's how far she has left to go. Now, another thing that can help you is if you go right here, and we're gonna go insert row below. So you can kind of do a break between your 15 and your 30. That might help you. So let's go ahead and separate here again. So we're gonna do insert row below, and we're gonna crosshair on the edge. We're gonna drag it down, and that tells me how much farther people have to go. And check that out. Doing this showed me that Ariana is only 81 away. We've got Allison is only 36 away, and you can see who still needs some more help pushing for their goals. Then 60, we're gonna go ahead and separate the 60 and the 90. That'll help a little bit. We're gonna do a row below, and we're gonna go equals, in 60 days, 1,000 minus, go ahead and pick how much they have in, hit the return button, click on it, crosshair it, drag it down, and now we're gonna go 90. We're gonna go ahead and put equals 1,500 minus, and then we're gonna go ahead and click how much they've got in, hit return, and you're gonna drag it all the way down, and you're gonna see who's where and who needs what. And if it's got negative, that means they've already hit their PV goals, and so now you're gonna go ahead and take them and shout it out. So what I do when I go over to Facebook would be to just remind people who haven't hit yet what they're working towards and how much further they have to go. And if they've already hit, then I do a single post for them all by themselves. So like Michael will get his own post because Michael's amazing and rocking this and still have 4 more days to go and has already hit his 15-day goal. So he's in his bag as long as he's watching his videos. And I'm going to point out that fact too, that everyone needs to be watching their videos. 30, again, I can just go by numbers. Over here, for day 60, it's important that we look at how many people are on their team or how many recruits that they've had. If they've been with Posh for over a month and they have, like, let's say it says 3 next to their name. Well, maybe they have, it's themselves as 1, and then they've had 1 recruit, and then maybe that recruit recruited a recruit, and that's why it says 3. That's why you kind of have to go back and double check on those, unless you know off the top of your head who they've recruited, or you can kind of look up here and tell my names if you've got that memorized and you're super good like that. But remember, they have to have 1 recruit for their 60, and then they also have to have a total of 3 recruits for their 90 in addition to their PV. Let me go ahead and take you also over to see something. If I'm looking at somebody for their 30 days and they are less than $200 from their goal, then I shout it out. The same thing for their 60 and their 90. If they're more than that, then I send them a private message. And that's what takes me a little bit longer with my props. But I feel like that's when a private message is in order because they have a longer way to push. But they know that I'm taking a look at their numbers and I care about them and I care about their business. But If you're somebody who, you're in your 90-day window and you're $700 away and you only have 5 days left, you might be discouraged. You might not be paying attention to the team page. So that's when a private email or a private message really comes in handy. And now that you have this information, though, also I could just take all of that and I would just copy it. So I'm going to show you what I would do over on Facebook. I would go to my page, my team page, and I would go ahead and hit paste. And I would come up here and I would say, wait, no, I want to type first. I would say, OMP, check out how amazing our newest recruits are. They are rocking their business straight out the gate. It's really important that they do hit those. First goal being $200 in 15 days and watching the Academy videos. And also answering the questions. Rocking their business straight out the gate. Let's see. I'm submitting the answers. Okay. See, we're keeping this video real, guys. I'm just showing you how, as a team leader, whether you're a PP1 or a Premier, it's always good to shout out your team and keep them on track. So then I can take a look, and Elizabeth had just started, and she still has 2 to go. So I'm going to go ahead and take her out because I'm going to message her to make sure I've private messaged her already. And I'm going to go ahead and take out Kathleen at the moment. She still has time for me to shout her out, but I want to private message her also. All of these 200s, since they have more time also in this 135, I'm going to go ahead and wait on those. But Lori, hey Lori, look at you go, girl. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight her, and I'm going to tag her. And she is not in our group yet. So again, very important. I'm going to have to make sure to see what's up. We can add her. Nailed her first goal. With how many days to spare? That's fun too. And then Michael totally rocked it also. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight him here. Remember, he had $11 left. Hope he is a different name. His first goal or this first goal. And I can get rid of those other dates because they already know. And I'll just go ahead and put with days to spare because she had hit earlier. So here we go. And then I'm going to message Jessica. I'm going to message Maria. And then I'm going to go ahead and put Carrie. I'm going to message Carrie because she has $31 more and it is today, which is the 6th. But I'm going to go ahead and tag her. And I can put, this is your 15th day with only left to go. Just like that. Okay? I'll clean it up. And I will just hit post. So you could see how I run my team is that I ended up posting 3. I need to make sure now, though, that I touch base with all of these other people. It takes more time. I'm not gonna lie. It takes more time to go through and to message people who haven't yet really gotten started and who have quite a ways to go. But if you make sure that you're making that connection through private message, through text message, through phone call, that they know what the props are, that they know what their goals are, they know how to hit it. And that's when you're going to find out if somebody's like, oh yeah, I really want to do this, but I haven't gotten my kit yet, or I have no idea where to get started, or if they say, I just want the discount. That's how you're going to find that out. So again, my name is Amanda Bartholome. You can find me on Facebook, Perfectly Posh by Amanda Bartholome. Reach out if you've got any questions, and I hope that helps as you're working with your teams. Have a great day, guys.